sculpture of Black Lives Matter protester. The statue appeared overnight without permission from the City Council. Sky News understands that the new statue is not expected to remain in place and that Bristol City Council are in consultation with the artist over how and when it can be removed. Well, the artist Mark Quinn created the black and resin steel piece of the protester Jen Reid, who was photographed standing on the empty plinth after the Colston Statue was torn down in June. Activists installed the sculpture shortly before 5 o'clock this morning, before council officials were alerted. Well, Sky's Adele Robinson is down there in Bristol for us now. What local reaction has there been to it?
Well, as you can see, a lot of local reaction from the scenes behind me, a lot of public interest, a lot of press interest. Mostly, though, there's been praise for this statue. People have been wanting to come down here and discuss it. It's called A Surge of Power. It is, as you say, by the artist Mark Quinn, and he said he erected it in inspiration by a local woman, Jen Reid, as you mentioned. She was actually here on the day of the protest that saw the former statue of Edward Colston toppled. It was dragged through the city centre, as you might remember, and then dumped into the harbour water just over a month ago. He said that this statue is about reigniting a conversation about racism. This is what Jen Reid had to say when we spoke to her.
It looks like it belongs there. It looks like it's been there forever. It's something that fills me with pride. Yeah, I absolutely love it. Sunday I stood on the plinth and my husband had taken a picture of me and posted that on his social media and it kind of went viral.
It was erected just before 5 a.m. this morning. 2 lorries were involved. They turned up with a hydraulic crane lift and it was all erected behind me in just 15 minutes. As I said, though, mostly praise here today. A lot of strength, a huge strength of feeling too. I've been speaking to some of the people down here. One of them was Grace Harris. She brought her 2-year-old daughter, Evelyn Joy, along. She said to show her a message of hope. This is what she had to say.
Well, when I saw the picture this morning at about 6:30, it just kind of made my heart explode because I just thought my little girl and just what possibilities were out there for her. And I just think it's quite magical, really. She doesn't understand yet, but hopefully by the time, she's 8 years old and coming, and if this is still here, and she can look at it and just realise that she can do everything.
Well, it was a secret mission here, as I say, in the early hours of this morning, and the local city council have released a statement in which they say the sculpture that has been installed today was the work and decision of a London-based artist. It was not requested and permission was not given or for it to be installed. We have set out a process to manage our journey. We've established a history commission which helps us to tell our full city's history. As the commission shares this information, the city will decide on city memorials and the future of the plinth. So they said they didn't know, they didn't give permission. Mark Quinn, the artist, said that actually it was always supposed to be temporary, that it was just about creating a conversation, and as I said, Sky News understands that this is not going to be permanent, probably much to the disappointment of most of the people that I've spoken to here today.
Okay, Adele, thanks very much. This is Sky News Today.